Welcome everybody, and thank you for joining us today and being so generous with your time. Today we are going to talk about the number one thing that you can do to improve your website with the downtime that you have, especially when websites are the number one way for you to communicate with your clients in a time like this. I am joined here today with Chris Badami. Chris, would you mind introducing yourself?
Yes, I would. No. My name's Chris. I am one of the account strategists at Union Street Media. I've been working here for 5 years now. I have been in digital marketing though since I got out of college. I went to college for marketing, and in 1996, when they rolled me out of there, I went to work at a website design company. Believe it or not, even back that far. And I've been working in digital marketing ever since, with small businesses and now with real estate, and I love it.
Awesome. So Chris, it sounds like you have a lot of background and experience with websites.
I sure do.
So what would you say would be the number one way that someone can improve the quality of their website and start to rank better on Google so that they can get more organic traffic and serve their customer base better?
Yeah. So, we just wrote a blog post on this on Union Street Media's blog about the 5 things you can do right now to make your website better for this environment. And, there are 5 things, but the number one thing, the first thing that's on that list is something that's near and dear to my heart that I think you should be doing all the time, which is working on your recommended searches. And recommended searches are pages on your website that list all of the houses for sale in a particular area. So you can just click on that link, you go to a page, that page has all the listings for a specific town. It's as simple as that, a recommended search. It's just a place where people can go to get listings without having to run the search themselves. But those pages are extremely important for a couple of reasons. The number one reason that we do it, and the number one reason that a lot of people find success with those pages, is because Google loves those pages. They are highly relevant. So if somebody is typing in homes for sale in Burlington, Vermont, that page answers that question to the T. That's why that page is so important. Because it will push up your rankings in Google, but everybody's got those pages, so you need to actually enhance those pages. So it's one thing to have that page, but in this day and age, that's just table stakes. You need to actually enhance those pages.
Okay, and what would you say would be the most effective way to enhance a page? Like you said, everyone has those pages. Every website company now probably has a way for you to build out these pages.
Yeah.
What makes them special?
To make them special, right? You need to add your own unique description to that page. It's not enough to copy and paste it from somebody else's website or from Wikipedia, because that sort of nullifies the additional information you're putting on the page. But if you can add your own unique take on the area in a couple of paragraphs, it doesn't need to be much, just a paragraph or two at the top of that page, so that you can explain why that particular area is so nice. So for instance, my hometown is Burlington, Vermont. If I have a page for all the homes listed in Burlington, Vermont, that's great. Now I want to add some description to that page to explain why Burlington, Vermont is such a great place to live. And that's because we're close to Lake Champlain, this beautiful lake that all these activities, you can do so many things on, the food, the nightlife in Burlington, and the culture of Burlington are really special, and it's a special area. And if you're interested in being someplace walkable that has a lot of that city feel without being in a mob scene with a lot of people, then this is a great place for you to move to. Adding that information and adding it with your own take enhances the page above and beyond everybody else's page who's just showing listings in Burlington.
Okay. Now, this is all about the recommended search pages, adding organic content. and providing it in a way that serves their customers. But the number one thing I think we're going to get, the number one question is, okay, I spend my downtime, I do all this work. Am I going to see an immediate result?
Right. And you are not going to see an immediate result with anything that you do on your website when it comes to adding content, because it takes time for Google to index that content.
Okay.
But you will see an immediate result in the kind of engagement you have on your website. So sure, there's the whole thing with, I want to rank better in Google, so I'm going to create highly relevant pages about a specific area because that's what people are going to type into the into Google to search for. So they're going to search for homes for sale in Burlington. I have a page that has homes for sale in Burlington. But the other thing, the thing that I think is even more important is that you're creating content that gives the end user, the buyer who's coming to your website and trying to determine whether they want to live in that area, you're giving them insight and information that shows how highly knowledgeable you are and why they should work with you, because you understand the area. And let's face it, like most agents and brokers that I talk to, the number one reason why people are moving into a particular area is because they want a lifestyle change, because they want to live in a place that makes them feel good. And that lifestyle choice needs to be articulated in that description. And that is where you get people reading, finding information that is helps them make decisions, and finding you as a resource.
That's awesome, Chris. That's great. Well, that was
It was awesome.
It was awesome. It was the best.
Now, I mean, there's a way to enhance those pages even further. What you have these days is everybody's got a search portal. So you want to add information to those pages, and everybody's got a page for a specific area, especially a popular area like Burlington, which is the #1 city in Vermont, right? So that again is table stakes. You have to have those pages, and adding a little bit of content to those pages, that's great. That really helps. But when you start linking that page to other pages about Burlington properties for sale, so let's take it a step further, right? Let's not just do Burlington homes for sale, but let's do, like I said, we live right on, Burlington is right on Lake Champlain. So a lot of people who are moving to Burlington want to see that lake every day as a way to wake up. So let's show you homes for sale with lakefront access to Burlington. And we'll create another recommended search with a page that has listings for lakefront properties on Lake Champlain in Burlington. And we'll write a little description on that. And we will link those two pages together. And once you link those two pages together, that's how Google travels through your website. They're going from link to link. So they come to the Burlington page, they see a link, they go, there must be some reason why you've attached this page to that page. You're starting to create even more content around a specific topic, which is Burlington homes for sale. And Google sees that, finds it even more relevant, finds it even more useful, and they start to increase your score even more so, because now they're seeing multiple links to other pages that show that. But also from a lifestyle situation, from a user situation, that user is now seeing multiple pages. They're spending more time on your website. They're seeing your expertise and your knowledge come into view even fuller. And that is, that's what we're all trying to do, and that's how you beat these gigantic aggregators like Zillow and Realtor.
Awesome. So, let me see if I have this right. So, essentially, you're trying to build out organic content around areas and lifestyles to create mass on your website to better serve your audience and generate traffic.
Yes. That's exactly right. The perfect encapsulation. That's what you're trying to do.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much, Chris, for all of that insight. Thank you, everybody that's joined us. thank you so much, and thank you for being generous with your time. If you made
It's
it,
already over? Wait, I haven't even gotten started yet.
that's okay. That's okay. We're gonna talk about this more in another video. If you haven't seen our webinar that actually shows you how to build out organic content on your website, check out the link up here somewhere. It'll be up here somewhere. Check out our other videos. Subscribe. Hit that like button if you like Chris's kooky personality. If you want to learn more about websites and real estate. And thanks for learning with us.